Hey, this is Tom Conley. I just wanted to speak to whoever wants to listen about life, right? What's it like out there being a working person in today's world, right? Um, I have been through so many corporate layoffs in my life that it's almost comical. And yet, my father worked the same job for like 40 years, right? Never got laid off, same company, retired with profit sharing and everything else. And also they didn't have the kind of bills back then that we have now. Sure, they had the mortgage and they had whatever. Things were a lot cheaper. They didn't have all these subscription services that are like essentials now, like cell phones and things like that, right? Mobile phones with data plans and everything. Every time you turn around, it's another fee. It's another monthly fee you have to spend. And that's just regular life, okay? So at the end of the paycheck, there's always more bills, right? There's never enough, no matter how much you make. It seems, unless you're like, you know, a brain surgeon or something. So um, most people are looking for another way, and you're not really going to find that way with a job, like another job, moonlighting, whatever. First of all, who has that kind of time? You're putting in all day at a job. Who has time to go to another job, to punch another clock, to put up with another damn boss telling you what to do? Uh, Something like that. Especially if you have a family, you need family time. You have to come home at the end of the day. Um, it's much better to use your time, like I am now, at home, some of your leisure time, to build something that's going to last, okay? And that's going to work for you passively. You're going to be able to essentially clone yourself to speak to people while you're busy doing something else. You're watching this video right now. I've already recorded it. I'm off doing something else, and my little clone here is speaking to you on my behalf. That's powerful. I've just divorced time from money, time from productivity, okay? And if I have 1,000 of these little videos, it's like having 1,000 people clone army talking to different people about different things at the same time. It's all out there. That's the beauty of the modern internet. So, and services like YouTube, which lets you put these things up there for free. So, and also people are out there looking to retire soon. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to rely on the 401k and the IRA? That's laughable these days. Um, Most people haven't started saving, or they started too late. There's not enough. What are you going to do? There's articles out there now. Magazines like Forbes are writing articles about retirees going into network marketing and affiliate marketing to, supplement that income that they don't have, to be able to essentially replace a job once they retire, so that they can live comfortably and with dignity. So these are things that you have to think about. So, I embarked on this a long time ago. For a long time, I only did it halfway because, at different times I had different income levels and different responsibilities. But, I'm getting older. I'm pushing 50 soon. Um, it's time to get on the ball. So, I've learned a lot in the last few years. I've learned a lot about blogging, search engine optimization, ranking your content in Google. Google is a monster. Okay, if you think that you're going to beat that algorithm, you're crazy. Okay, it's like a battle of wits with this genius army, and a website that can be a page that can be ranked, on the first page of Google today might be on page 10 tomorrow. You just don't know. So while it's worthwhile to learn those skills and to put them into practice and to create the content and try to rank it on Google, that cannot be your only strategy. You're not going to pull enough leads that way. You have to learn about driving traffic, driving website traffic, driving internet traffic to your websites that have your businesses for people to see. So blogging is a great tool. I'm all for it. I do it myself. But it's only one tool in your box, okay? Then there's social media. Social media is great, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work until you know, hit a certain level, all right? It's very hard on beginners. And then you have all the naysayers. You got family and friends that are always taking pot shots because they don't have that kind of vision, and they don't want you to have that kind of vision, because if you succeed, it's just going to make them feel more of like a failure. It's like the old crabs in a bucket. You know, the crab's trying to climb out. He's almost out, but the other crabs pull him back down. So you have that. There's a lot of things to learn, but it's not crazy like rocket science. You can learn it. Anybody can. There's people of all skill levels and all education levels and all walks of life that are doing this. Some of the people who are the most successful at this actually are people who were like working at Home Depot. I mean, not knocking anybody with manual jobs or retail jobs. I'm not doing that. What I'm trying to say is, you know, the most successful people in this industry aren't necessarily the former lawyers or the former computer scientists. They're anybody. So what I'm trying to say is there's hope for everybody here. You don't need a formal education to do this. You just have to have enough smarts and enough street smarts and enough confidence in yourself and your abilities and enough focus and persistence to sit down and learn something. And you have to be coachable. You have to be coachable. You're not going to come in this thing knowing it all. You can't act like you know it all. I mean, sure, everybody puts their game face on, and you have to be, knowledgeable and appear like you know it for the audience. But at the same time, if you're learning from someone who's been there before and is trying to coach you, put the ego away and learn from them. Be coachable. So, these things really work. Okay, I get notifications on my phone, and it's great. Because you only get paid how many times a month from your regular income source, your regular job. So it's great to have that other income stream providing in the background passively. And it takes a little bit to build it up, but the momentum eventually goes, and eventually you will hit the point where it really starts to snowball. I've seen it lots of times, and these things really work. And it's not all scams. There's a lot of people out there, you see the sponsored posts on Facebook with people who are in this industry, pushing people to their sites. And you always have the litany of comments of people replying back, oh, this is a scam, that's a scam, this is a pyramid, whatever. Don't be one of those people, because those people are never going to go anywhere. Of course, you got to be a little skeptical, right? You have to do your due diligence, but these things pay. These companies pay. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's no joke, okay? There are people literally making 6 and 7 figures in this industry with no more effort than they were, actually a lot less effort, physical at least, in their former jobs. So, anybody can do this, and you don't have to be a young, computer savvy person. Anybody can learn this. So you could be pushing retirement and learn these skills. You just have to be flexible and willing to learn and have that determination. So, look at my other videos, go to my blog, ipblogging.com, learn all about, the most important things are, you need a website, right? You need a business to push people to, right? To show them. You need to show them businesses, income streams that are income producing, right? You have to be able to sell something. The money has to come from somewhere, right? Then you have to have a marketing system to handle that, right? You have to have an email follow-up system to follow up with these people and present other offers to them, or to keep presenting the same offer until they, sign up or exit out. And you need things like blogs and internet domains, stuff like that. So it's the whole package. And the other thing is you need traffic. Without new people seeing these things, you're not going to make anything. So there's various ways to get free and paid traffic to send to your businesses. And that's really all it is. It's a simple formula, right? So many people stress out about it, and it's really a simple formula. Traffic plus business with a marketing system in between to kind of like hold it together equals success. The more traffic you have, the more success you have. If you don't have the traffic, you don't have the success. It's as simple as that. Without the traffic, you're dead in the water. So a lot of people spend all this time on all this other stuff, and then they ignore the traffic component, which is like shooting yourself in the foot. Okay. Look, I've been there. I've learned this stuff. This it's not a difficult concept or process, but there is work involved, and also being able to get that traffic is key. You have ways to do that. I have a traffic page on my blog that explains everything. It tells you everything you need, including the tools you need. Because you need the tools. You can't just get the traffic. You need the tools and the businesses and the traffic. It's a complete package. So go to my blog, check it out, become acquainted with me, look at my other videos, get into my sales funnels, learn about these systems, sign up for these systems, and get the traffic and start doing it.